Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Real Time, where we talk about the movies we like.
And the ones we don't.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Molly.
And today we are going to be looking at a movie that is celebrating its 20th anniversary today, hopefully on the day that we release it.
I hope so. June 11th, I hope.
Yeah. This movie is Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, yes. It is quite a divisive movie in our household.
Yeah. You see, I know that this movie is an overly awkward, boring, bland, and overly long piece of crap, and you think otherwise.
I know that it is a work of true comedy. Okay.
It needs to be funny for it to be a comedy.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I know it's a good, funny movie, okay?
And I know that it's not.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Agree to disagree, I guess. Agree to be wrong.
Okay, so this movie was directed by Jared Hess, who would later go on to make other movies such as Nacho Libre and other things.
Other things, yes. Well, I am a fan of Nacho Libre, too. I like that one a lot.
I like that one a lot more than Napoleon Dynamite.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a good one. I think Napoleon Dynamite is just fine, but we'll go through the cast first.
Okay, so starring in this movie is John Heder as the titular Napoleon Dynamite. For a good amount of years after this movie, he kind of rode the coattails of this one role. Basically, every role he would play after this would be some sort of Napoleon Dynamite type character, whether it be his two characters in Monster House, his character who develops airbending in Legend of Korra, or his Mama's Boy character on the Benchwarmers.
Yeah. Napoleon Dynamite became a very popular character.
Not sure why.
I know why. So yeah, it did kind of affect all the roles he's had since then, I guess.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate to be. Now, I'm not saying that Napoleon Dynamite's not funny, but being typecasted into that one role, unless that's what he liked,
I don't know. Well, Aaron Rule plays his brother, Kip.
Yeah, they're brothers. I'm pretty sure. You're making me question everything now, but I thought they were brothers.
Probably, yeah. Kip is the one guy who is talking to a hot lady on the internet and doesn't get catfished. So good on you, Kip.
Yeah, quite the surprise because we know he doesn't know what she looks like really. We're led to believe that. So it is quite a shock that she's actually
decent looking.
Yeah, she's just a normal looking lady,
John Grease plays their Uncle Rico. Okay. Efren Ramirez plays Pedro, the well-known vote for Pedro guy. He's the Pedro that you're supposed to vote for.
Mm-hmm. He makes a good president, yes.
I guess.
He does.
Diedrich Bader plays Rex, the karate teacher in their small town, and probably the best character in the whole movie.
He is funny. I know you like him a lot, but...
Well, he's the only person in this movie who isn't complete and utter cringe.
He's funny. Everyone else is funny, yes.
Tina Majorino plays Deb, Napoleon's love interest of sorts. It's kind of unclear.
Yeah, they have some feelings for each other.
Haley Duff, sister of Hillary Duff, plays Summer, the other person running for school president.
Yeah, mm-hmm. The popular girl.
The popular girl.
Mm-hmm.
And Chandrella Avery plays LaFonda, Kip's online girlfriend, who is real and is not a complete tubby fat piece of lard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or a man. Yeah. She's just not catfishing. That's interesting.
No. She looks like she's trying to turn him black too.
It was kind of funny, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was a little funny.
Yeah, see, you admit it. There are some funny parts that you There are some parts you find funny, I should say.
Yeah, but you see, the thing is, they make up like maybe 1% of the whole movie.
Oh, whatever.
Anyways, okay, look, I'll talk about stuff that I actually like in this movie, very briefly, because it is very brief.
Fine. Go ahead.
Like I said, Diedrich Bader, absolutely hilarious in this movie. I love him, but I love him in every role he's in. So that's kind of a no duh for him.
Yeah. I do like his character. I like his American pants and his attitude. He's pretty funny.
I sort of like the subplot between Kip and LaFonda. It's like cringe comedy, but it's funny cringe comedy. It's kind of hard to describe.
Yeah, that's funny. She starts to change his personality and how he dresses, stuff like that.
He starts wearing a do-rag and a gold chain.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, yeah.
And I respect this movie more than I like it. I have to say.
Can you expand on what you mean by that?
Well, this was the first movie by its director, Jared Hess, and it was made on a very minuscule budget, even for the time. It was made for $400,000. Half of that went to the post-credits scene, and a quarter of that went to getting the rights for music. So really, only around $100,000 of this was spent on the actual movie proper. It's pretty impressive that they were able to make something on that small of a budget.
I agree. That is impressive. I mean, we see. I could tell that it was made cheaply, but I think that's part of the charm of it. At least I think so, anyways. But yeah, that is impressive because it was widely successful. I don't know how much money it made, but I know it made its small budget back for sure.
Well, I'll look that up. You stall for us, please, babe.
Yeah, because I mean, I remember I had a shirt. I think it was Mom's shirt, but I got it, and it had Napoleon's drawing of a liger on it. It said, "It's a liger, pretty much my favorite animal." And there was all kinds of Vote for Pedro shirts being out. Like, it was crazy. Like, everyone knew Vote for Pedro. Napoleon Dynamite was a very popular character. It just kind of blew up there in 2004.
Yeah, 2004. That was like 20 years ago.
It was, yes. Did you find how much money it made?
Yeah, so it had a budget of $400,000, and it made $46.1 million.
Yeah, that's pretty successful, I would say.
Yeah, you gotta hand it to them for being as successful as they were. That is a huge return on investment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that paid off. That's good. I wish I could do that. Got to get $400,000 to spend first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this movie has lots of charm. I think that's why it was one of the reasons why it was so successful. Is there's just this sort of charm to it, this sort of like vibe. I don't know what other word to use, but it's definitely something I like to watch.
So I never watched this movie until we started dating. Mm-hmm. Before I had watched a couple episodes of that Napoleon Dynamite animated series that played on MTV or whatever channel it was on. It doesn't matter.
See, I didn't watch that, but go on.
And I heard throughout the years that this is a pretty funny movie and that I should watch it and all sorts of stupid stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then, I finally watched it with you, and it's just like, is it though?
You just don't get it. It's just not your type of humor, I guess. I don't know.
No, it's not, I guess.
Which I also say it's not made for city people. It's made for small town or country people. Yeah, that's what I said. You don't get it because you're a city guy.
Yeah. I need you to translate some of the hick dialogue for me too.
And I could. That old guy character. I know what he's saying.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like Simon Pegg in Hot Fuzz when he has to ask Danny and the other guy for translating Filch there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is funny. But yeah, that one scene, which I believe I've heard that scene is unscripted. They just left the camera rolling, and the guy was like, "Over there, I found by that creek bend, I found a couple of Shoshone arrowheads."
Well, turns out a good amount of this movie was improvised.
I can believe that. Yeah.
Napoleon's dance was all improvised by John Heder.
Mm-hmm. It was a good dance. Climax of the movie.
Among other things, like when Kip is giving the demonstration with the Tupperware, and it wasn't actually supposed to completely shatter. It was just supposed to bend, so they just rolled with it.
Yeah, I think I've heard that before. Yeah, pretty funny.
Now, there's some like with most movies, there's a lot of what could have been different with this movie. Jack Black almost played Rex.
Oh, that would have been funny.
That would have been, but like I said, Diedrich Bader is always awesome.
And they saved Jack Black for Nacho Libre.
Yeah, true. The superior Jared Hess movie.
I like them both.
There was going to be a scene where Pedro explained why he was out sick the day before, but I guess it didn't flow right. Which, okay, here's another thing that I really don't care about this movie. This movie's only around an hour and a half long, but it feels at least twice that. The pacing is all sorts of off.
I don't feel that way, obviously.
There's just no plot to this movie. It's just a series of things happening, and occasionally something funny happens, but it's just a whole lot of blah.
Now, I can agree with you that there's not really a plot, and it is just things happening. And you're just watching this kid go through his daily life, which is, I mean, kind of mundane, but he's a quirky kid. He does some funny stuff.
When?
Just watch the movie, man.
Yeah, those are probably my biggest complaints of this movie. Everyone's just too freaking awkward. The movie is just too slow paced. It's just not for me.
I know. I wish I could convince you, but I know that it's just something you're not gonna watch or like. I mean, unfortunately.
Well.
Yeah. I enjoy it at least, and I can watch it and enjoy it, and I will, whether you like it or not.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's your favorite character in this?
I mean, I'm probably gonna have to go with Napoleon, or maybe Kip, but I think Napoleon's a good main character. Very quirky, very odd. I also like Pedro. I think Pedro's a good best friend character. He makes a good president.
We don't see him do anything.
No.
Which, to be fair, school presidents don't really do much of anything. So, spot on there.
Yeah. He's cool. He's got a bike, He's cool. He's a cool kid.
Rex, definitely.
Yeah. You've already established that, so I don't really have to ask you.
All right. That's all we have on this.
I guess so. I mean, I could tell you all my favorite parts, but there's a lot. This movie is very quotable. I like a lot of quotes from it. Okay.
So, next time we have the 3 Willy Wonka movies that have come out. If I remember correctly, that's the thing that won in our poll on our Facebook page.
Yep. Yeah, we have a Facebook page now, so you can follow us if you're just on YouTube. But yes, Willy Wonka movies won that.
Yeah, we're going to be looking at the original Gene Wilder Willy Wonka, the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka, and the Timothy Chalamet Willy Wonka.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. It's been a while since I've seen the Willy Wonka movies. Yeah, we missed out on talking about Wonka when it came out this past December. Honestly, we had a lot going on, but now we're getting to it. Yeah, should be fun.
Yeah, so we'll see you next time.
See you next time.